class, what are you going to do? What are you going to benefit from this class? So after tonight's class, you are going to choose one AI career path. Okay. You're also going to build an exciting AI project. And of course, you are going to position yourself for success in the AI job market. So if that is amazing to you, you can give yourself some flowers. You can give yourself some flowers. Okay. All right. So in today's world, right? In today's job market, you are no longer rewarded by your efforts. You are no longer rewarded by your efforts. You are rewarded by what you leverage on, right? By what the output that can come from you. It is no longer about your efforts. It is no longer about your certificate. Okay? You are rewarded by what you leverage on. And in this context, what can you leverage on in this fast-paced business environment? What can you leverage on that will make you more productive, that will make you more scalable, right? We are going to talk more about that in this section. So, which basically you can leverage on AI. You can leverage on AI, artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is the new oil well, is the fastest way of achieving any digital task, right? Look at the news trend. Look at some news trend that we have here. Meta is about to start grading workers on their AI skills, right? Meta, right? A very big, company is about to grade their workers on their AI skills. That means if you don't have a good background in AI, you are going to be degraded. You are going to be degraded. Now look at this other headline. Everyone thinks AI will kill jobs, right? But the future, the future predict is far strange, right? Now, AI is not going to take your job, right? AI is not coming to take your job. AI is here to make your job more scalable, make your job more efficient and more productive. That is what AI is here to do. So once you get this slide, you can read through these headlines. You can read in details, right? Now look at this other one. To get promoted in the age of AI and layoffs, young workers need upscaling. And to take ownership, career expert says, right? Now you need to upskill, right? You need to upskill. And what are those skills that you need as, as a person? What are those skills that are in demand that you need as a person? Of course, you need AI skill. You need AI skill. There are some companies that you cannot work at the moment if you do not have AI skill. High profile companies that you cannot be employed if you do not have AI skills. So AI skill is very, very, very important. Very, very important. Okay. So we have lots of headline here, so you can read through it. Nearly 4 in 10 companies will replace workers with AI by 2026, right? So you need this AI skill. You need this AI skill to be relevant in the job market. You need this AI skill to be relevant in the modern job market. Okay, so I cannot even overemphasize on the need of AI skill. Do you get it, guys? Do you get it? Do you get it? So, why builders win, right? The shift from a passive certification to active portfolio creation using modern no-code stack, right? When we talk about modern no-code stack, we are still talking about AI, right? So you can build projects, you can build a portfolio with AI tools. You can build your project portfolio with AI tools. Companies do no longer value certificates. They value the skills that you can bring. They value the skills that you have, the skills that you can use to improve their businesses, the skills that you need that you can use to improve to make their businesses better. Okay, so you need to upskill and you need to get an AI skill, right? I cannot overemphasize on that. So with the use of AI skills, you can build many things without writing codes, right? Like for the software engineers, for data analysts, for HR analysts, business analysts, you can use AI to achieve any task that you want, right? Before now, for you to become a programmer, you need to know how to write all these codes. For you to become a software engineer, you need to know how to write all these codes, the JavaScript, you need to know how to write Python codes and the rest of it. But in this modern day, you do not need all those, right? You can generate your code, you can generate Python code with AI tools. You can do all those that with AI tools. Okay, so it is pretty simple. It is very simple and efficient to make use of AI tools. Okay, so like I said earlier, you don't need certificates, flying up and down if you do not have these skills. Look at post 2023, AI learning path exploded, right? With AI tutors, theoretical knowledge is now a commodity, right? If you have the theoretical knowledge, let's say you have your masters and all that, but you do not have a practical skill that is in demand, right? No company is going to value you. No fast-paced organization is going to value you. Okay, certificates verify the floor, not the ceiling, right? Certificates can usher you to an interview, but what is going to qualify you is your skill. Do you understand that? What is going to qualify you is your skill. Okay, now look at the certificate inflation crisis, right? We have 70% of hiring managers now require project evidence. I talked about a project portfolio. That is what we say project evidence to filter, now prompt engineers from true builders, right? Now they need project-based personnel. They need to see your portfolio. Okay, they need to see your portfolio. They need to see what you can do. Then it's no longer about your certificate, right? It is about what you can do. It is about what you can do. The services, the skills that you have that you can use to improve the organization's business or the organization's productivity, right? So certificate is no longer the big deal, right? Is no longer the big deal. The big deal now is your skill, the modern day skill that you need. Okay. Now, having talked to us about what we can do with AI, we are going to build something very exciting here, right here in this class. Okay, we are going to build something very exciting right here in this class. Now, let's look at this case study, right? You have just been hired as a data analyst at Walmart store, right? It is a retail company in Nigeria that sells street products across online and in-store channels in cities like Lagos, Abuja, and Port Harcourt. So despite steady traffic, right, they have steady traffic, but their revenue growth has stalled, right? They manage to, the manager, this is supposed to be manager, the manager wants you to analyze the data to make proper data-driven decision. So once you get this material, you can download the data set you are going to use from here. You can download the data set we are going to use from here. Okay. Right. So let's go into it. So I'm just going to use an AI tool to build a dashboard to make sense of this data, that we are seeing here. Okay. So I'm going to use a tool called Zebra AI. Zebra AI. Zebra AI. Okay. Just a minute. It's loading. So I'm going to sign in with Google. Okay. So this is Zebra AI. This is just one of the AI tools that you can use basically for data analysts, business analysts, and the rest of them, right? You can use this AI tool to analyze your data. So all I'm going to do is, without stress, without writing code, without knowing Excel functions and formulas, I'm just going to upload this data to this AI tool. I'm just going to upload this data, and of course, it's going to analyze my data and generate insights for me. So I'm just going to click on analyze, right? So it's processing my data. It's processing my data and planning the dashboard. Can we see this, guys? Can we see this? Can we see this? Within 2 seconds, or let me just say a minute, I've been able to analyze this data set. I've been able to analyze a data set. Now look at it. Abuja leads quantity for product C at 40, narrowly ahead of Port Harcourt at 39, and Lagos at 37. So it gives me the chart. It also gives me a summary of the chart, right? Now look at the summary of this data. It's telling us that, okay, product C leads in both revenue and quantity with 3.2K in revenue and 116 in quantity. It's narrowly, so look at the summary here, guys. Look at the summary. It has summarized the data, okay, within a minute, right? Now look at the recommendation here. Now the manager wants us to analyze this data and give our insight and recommendation, right? Now, look at the recommendation. It's telling us, given the strong performance of product C, the business should consider increasing stock or marketing efforts for this product, especially in regions like Abuja, where it's already performs well. The business could also explore further enhancing their online sales channel, as it currently contributes to more revenue than in-store. Additionally, analyzing the impact of discounts on revenue could help optimize pricing strategies to further boost sales, right? Now, within a minute, I've been able to analyze the data, and I can download it from here. I can download it from here, right? I can download it from here and send to my sales manager. I can download it and send it to my sales manager. So this is how fast, right? You can use AI to, to make your work efficient and scalable, right? As a data analyst, traditionally, you want to learn the Excel formulas and functions. You want to be expert in Power BI. You want to know Python codes. You want to know SQL and the rest of it, okay? But with AI, you can even use AI to generate SQL codes. You can use AI to generate Python codes and use it on any application. So you really do not need to stress yourself much when you have artificial intelligence. Now, why am I saying all this? Right? Why am I saying all this? We have accountants here. We have some tech professionals. We have persons from different walks of life, from different career. Yeah, but you need to switch to tech, right? You need to switch to tech. Now, I'm going to tell you why you need to switch to tech. Let's say, you are an accountant in a bank. Of course, I worked in a bank, right? So, and normally I would wake up at least 5 o'clock a.m. to prepare to go to work. So I need to be in the office latest 7 o'clock, 7:30, right? So I need to be in the office latest 7 o'clock, 7:30, and closing sometimes might be very late. So it's limited me, from associating with people, friends, family, and everyone, because I do not have time for myself, right? I do not have time for myself. But then if you have these modern skills, which are very easy to obtain, if you have these modern skills, you can gain a remote job and you can work from home. You can actually resign from your current job, gain a remote job, and work from home. Now, what are the importance of working from home? If you're working from home, you have a lot of time for yourself. You plan yourself, you work at your own pace. At your free time, you work. You are more productive. You make good use of your time, right? That is why you need to upskill, so that these high-paced companies, these high-level companies can hire you. They will hire you and put you on a high pay you higher than what you never expected, right? Some tech professionals are, they're earning more than school professors. They are earning more than university professors. I can tell you the truth that some tech professionals are earning more than university professors. So that is why you need to upskill. That is why you need to learn these skills. That is why you need to gain these digital skills. They are very much obtainable. They are very, it's something that you can gain easily. And that is what Steinalytics business is here to help you, achieve at an ease. Okay. Now, at the beginning, it might seem impossible. It might seem impossible. It might seem very hard to achieve. That is how success is, right? The beginning of anything is always hard. Okay. At the moment, you might be thinking, okay, how do I achieve this? How do I, transition from my current career to tech? How do I achieve this? Right now, I want you to take a look at, some real life conversions, right? We have teachers, bankers, receptionists, finance officers, engineers, warehouse officers, clerks, lecturers, lawyers, doctors, traders, and the rest of the careers that transition into social media and video creation using AI. AI for PA and project management, right? AI for automation, AI for data analysis, AI for HR analysis, AI for software development, right? Now, this is real. You don't need to be a tech professional before you transition into any of these. Are high, skills that are on high demand, right? Skills that are on high demand, skills that will pay you heavily more than you expected or more than you can ever imagine. So whether you are a teacher, whether you are a banker, you're a receptionist, whatever career that you are into currently, you can transition into tech. You can, whether you are even a farmer, you don't have any clue of how to use computer, you can actually transition into tech. AI has made everything super easy, and you could see how I was able to analyze data without even typing a code, without even giving it a prompt. Now imagine when I give it a prompt. Imagine when I give it a prompt to give me maybe a desired the way I want it, right? So this is how easy it is to transition to tech, right? Now, most online courses that you will see, what they are going to give you is certificates with pre-recorded videos, no instructor access, no access to mentorship programs, no career support. They are going to give you generic PDF certificates and lots of it. But here at Tenalytics Business, we have 8 weeks live training. That is a 2 months program, right? In the 2 months program, you are going to experience a weekly mentorship program, like on weekly basis, right? We are going to help you optimize your LinkedIn, right? We are going to also help you set up a profile on Upwork. We help you to, to prepare for your interview, your job reference letter. We help you revamp your CV and the lots of it. We add you to a community that will help you, a community that, you have access to this community in a lifetime, not just the moment that you are taking the course. You have, once you register with Tenalytics Business, you have access to the Tenalytics community for a lifetime. What it means is that whenever you have a question, whenever you have something, let's say you are preparing for an interview, we are going to prepare you. We are going to help you prepare for that interview. So if you have 200 interview preparations, we are going to do that for you 400 times. Okay, we are going to make sure that you get that job. Okay, we are just going to build you so that you are job ready. That is what we do here at Tenalytics Business. That is what we do here at Tenalytics Business. Now, let us have, like a kind of testimonial from some of our past students, right? Now, here is Pavel. Pavel was a teacher back in Cameroon before moving to US, right? He joined our data analytics program and landed a job as a healthcare data analyst in the US. Currently, this guy is in the United States. And once you get this material, you can play this video, you can play his testimony via this link here. You can just click on listening to Pavel, and you are going to hear from Pavel. So don't just take what I'm telling you. Also listen to persons that have experienced, what I'm telling you, or what Tenalytics business can do for you, right? So what did Pavel do? Pavel started with Tenalytics business. He enrolled for data analytics program, right? His he tailored his CV was revamped, to a proper data analyst CV. He joined all mentorship session. He joined all mentorship session. Pay attention to these guys. He got prepped for interviews. We prepared him for interviews, and he got multiple job offers. So once he got multiple job offers, all he was able to do was to select the one that best suit him. And this guy is currently in the United States. Okay. Now, he applied to multiple jobs, right? And focused on building a strong portfolio. Okay. He tailored every application. He tailored it to his job role, which is data analyst, right? In March 2025, he landed a healthcare data analyst role in US, right? With Arizona Community, right? So this is a real life story of Pavel, and you can listen to it. Now, let's also look at Bukola's story. Bukola needed a real-world experience and interview preparations, right? She joined our business analytics training program, right? He secured a job as a business analyst and another as a data business analyst, right? He started learning with Tenalytics business in July 2024, right? His CV, as usual, was tailored. He joined mentorship sessions. He got prepared for multiple interviews, and he landed his first job in first month of joining the community, the Tenalytics business community. He built a portfolio. Most jobs now, when you apply for jobs, they are going to request for your portfolio website, and that is what Tenalytics business is here to help you do, right? She applied to multiple jobs consistently, and she tailored the CV according to the job application, according to the the responsibilities of the job role, right? Now you can also watch, her from this link, right? Okay, we have lots of testimonies, right? Okay, look at this. Ene landed a data scientist role with a company in Germany, working remotely from UK. She landed a role in Germany and she's working from UK. Isn't that amazing? Now look at a chart from Ene updating the Python script on, I forwarded the message to him already. He seemed not to be online at the moment. It's okay. I can still do on VS Code. It is just easier with, okay, let's so look at this. I got the offer. And then was celebrating that she got the offer. This is a real life WhatsApp chat, and you can see that she's telling us that she got the offer. So we are not hidden. You can verify all this, right? They are very, very much verifiable. You can ask anyone that have encountered Tenalytics business, and you get to know what we are talking about. Now, Ene completed a data science internship with us in December 2024 and landed a job in April 2025. She secured multiple interviews. We prepared her, and her interviews, she landed a data scientist role in April 2025. Now, this can be you. This can also be you. Okay. Now, look at this. Work as a carer. She works as a caregiver at while studying in UK, right? She wanted more, and then she completed a course with analytics business in March 2024. 3 months after, in July 2024, she landed a business analyst job in the United States, working remotely from UK. So isn't this amazing? So you can watch all these testimonials, with this link. You are going to get this material, but make sure that you fill the attendance form. If you do not if you do not fill the attendance form, that means you are not going to get this material. We cannot send, you are not going to see a means to send you this material. So you need to, fill the attendance form. And my colleague is going to paste that on the chat box shortly. Okay. Now, the question now is this. You need to answer yourself right here in this section, right? You need to answer yourself. Will you let this opportunity slide? Will you let it slip off your hand? You have the opportunity to change the story. At this moment, you have the opportunity to change the story within 2 months. Take a course for 2 months, apply to jobs, and change the story. You have the opportunity now. Now, most times, what we have is self-doubt. You doubt yourself that, can I do this? Yes, you can do this. If Ene can do it, if Pavel can do it, if every other person I've shown to you and lots more can do it, you can do much better. You can do much better. The present day economy of Africa, we all know how everything is going. So you cannot risk yourself to earn in local currencies. You need to upskill so that you can work with foreign companies and earn in foreign currencies. Do not let this opportunity slip off your hand. Okay? Now, our upcoming cohort is starting by 9th of May. 9th of May, right? That is our next cohort, right? We are currently running April cohort, but the May cohort is going to start on 9th of May. Now, with all this that we are going to offer you, 8 weeks live training, weekly mentorship, capstone, you are going to build a project at the end of the program, right? And of course, our program runs in a way that every section you are taking comes with a real business problem. You are going to be solving a real business problem, right? And with that, you are piling up projects for your portfolio. You are piling up projects for your portfolio. Now, we are also going to help you review and revamp your CV. We are also going to help you optimize your LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn is a perfect social media where professionals get to see what you can do. You get to meet tech professionals, lots of them there. Now, you need to optimize your visibility. You need to optimize your LinkedIn profile to increase your visibility. Okay. Now, we also help you to create to set up your profile on Upwork. Upwork is also an amazing tool that you can use to secure remote jobs, right? Now, like I said earlier, we help you to prepare for interviews, right? We help you to prepare for interviews. Now, your job reference letter, right? Your on the job support. So when you get a job and you have questions to, okay, how can I achieve this task? You can reach out to us. Once you are, once you join the Tenalytics community, you are part of us for a lifetime, right? Now, we have what we call TSS. During the program, you are going to be attending TSS. And what do we call it? Weekly support session, technical support section, where you get clarity of any type of technical confusion that you might be having, on any type of technical questions that you might be having. You can achieve that, you can get that clarity from our technical support session every Tuesday. Now, our mentorship program runs every Thursday, right? From 9 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. And the same thing with TSS, the Tuesday support session, we have from 9:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m., right? Now, I said it earlier, we have a lifetime access, okay, to the community, to the Tenalytics community. Now, our certificate is internationally recognized, okay? We are accredited by the American training organization, right? So we are highly accredited by an international organization, right? By an international body, okay? Now, the total of this, the value of all this is worth more than a million, is worth more than a million naira, is worth more than a million naira, okay? But then at Tenalytics Business, we have slashed the price for you so that you do not give complaints. You do not say, okay, because of the cost of this program is much, because the cost is high, I'm not going to take this program. Now it has been slashed, right? Now, currently, the normal price for this program right now is 250,000. Is 250,000, right? But I have just 5 slots to give out this night. Now, if you are among the 5 lucky persons to make a one-time payment of 120,000, you will be enrolled fully for the 2-month program. If you can make a one-time payment right now here on this call, a one-time payment of 120,000 naira only, you are going to be enrolled immediately for the May cohort. Okay? But if you do not have 120,000, but you actually want to change the story, you can lock your slots down with 50,000 naira. Okay? 50,000 naira now. You can pay 50,000 naira now. Then before the start of the program, you pay another 50,000 naira. Then 1 month into the program, you are going to complete your payment. This is to make it flexible for you. This is to make it very much obtainable for you. Okay? Now, my colleague is going to paste a link where you are going to make this payment right now. Okay? If you are able to do that right now, I have just 5 persons. I have just 5 slots to give this bonus. If you miss this bonus, that means you are going to pay 250,000 to join the class. If you miss tonight's bonus, you are going to pay 250,000 naira to join the class for the 2 months program, right? Now, if you are not sure of the course, maybe the course you are going to choose, whether for AI, for content, for video and social media content creation, whether for business analysis with AI, whether for generative AI for data analyst or HR analyst. If you're not sure of the career path you want to follow, you can just lock down your slots, right? Once you lock down your slot, choose any program. Choose any program. Now, when you make your decision before the end of this month or before the beginning of the program, we are going to switch you back to the what is it called, to the career that you have chosen. But for the moment, you need to lock down this slot. We have just 5 persons, and from what I have, 2 persons are already have already made payments, right? Now we also have I think an account number where you can transfer directly, even if you do not want to go um through this link, right? So you can use the account number. My colleague is going to paste that on the chat box. So on the chat box, you can see the link here on the chat box, right? You can see the link here on the chat box. Okay, someone already paid a 120,000, right? Someone already paid a 120,000 for the full course, right? Now, I think I have 2 more slots left. I have 2 more slots left, and you need to do that quickly. You need to lock down a slot, right? You can use 50,000 naira to lock down this slot. Okay. And once you do that, I'm going to also give you access to I'm going to give you access. Once you log down a slot, I'm going to give you access to mentorship program, and you are going to have a one-on-one career advice with one of our career professional. Okay, so you need to lock down this slot. It is for 5 persons, and at the moment, 3 persons have paid. So 2 more lucky persons can lock down this slot. And that is the amazing thing I have for you this night. So if you have questions, you can drop it on the chat box while I wait for 2 more lucky persons to lock down this, to secure this spot. Okay. So I just need 2 more persons to do that, and we are good to go. So if you have questions, you can drop it on the chat box. If you have questions, you can drop it on the chat box. So I'm waiting for your okay. We have AI for project management. So I see which of these parts way success course is most suitable or relevant for someone interested in product management, right? We have project management, right? We have AI for project management. So you can take that course, okay? Okay, so if you have questions, you can put that on the chat box. You can put that on the chat box. If you have questions, please put it on the chat box. Type your questions on the chat box. Okay? Type your questions on the chat box. Type your questions on the chat box. Type your questions on the chat box. All right, so I just have one more person, one more lucky person to secure this spot, right? I just have one more lucky person to secure a spot. That is amazing. That is amazing. No, you don't need to be abroad to get remote jobs. Okay? You don't need to be abroad to get remote job. You can work, remote job means you can work from anywhere. Okay? So you can work from your current location. You can get remote job from USA, from UK, from Canada, anywhere, and you can work from the comfort of your home. Just have the skill. Just have these skills. Okay? Just have these skills. Foreign companies, they are looking for, they're actually looking for Africans, they're actually looking for Africans to, that have these skills on a daily basis. When you go to a lot of job boards and a lot of it, you are going to see all these skills. And basically, most of them do not take you if you do not have AI skills. So that is why, and AI skill is very easy to obtain. You can get that, within 2 months. Okay, within 2 months with our program. Okay. Now, you, now you're asking, what about work permit issues, especially with US? Now, that is a very brilliant question. Now, it's not all US jobs that requires job permit, that requires work permit. It's not all US remote jobs that requires your work permit. There are companies that you can work for both in US, both in UK, and different foreign countries. You can work from home without work permit. Okay. I totally understand this. Nigerians, don't you think it will be hard because we are labeled scammers? Well, that is for some mentalities. So that is for some mindset, right? What foreigners are actually looking for are persons that will give them what they want. They are not looking for scammers. Okay, they are not looking for scammers. And in the job market, right? They are not looking for scammers. They are looking for persons with the skills that they need to upgrade their businesses, to grow in their businesses, right? So that is it. It's not no foreigner is looking at you as a scammer. They already have the mentality that Africans they have the skill, they can work, they are productive, so they are looking for Africans to work for them. And if you have these skills, I bet you are going to be proud of yourself. You are going to be proud of yourself. So you can still drop your questions. You can still drop your questions on the chat box. You can still drop your questions on the chat box. Okay, so for the payment, you can make payment directly to the account number, or you can use the link. You can use the link to register for the program. Okay, and then once you make payment via the Kuda Bank, send your receipt to the number attached. to the number attached, okay, so that we can confirm your payment and go ahead to enroll you properly. Okay. Any further questions, guys? Any further questions? Any further questions? Any further questions? Any further questions? So please make sure that you fill the attendance form. Make sure that you fill the attendance form so that you get these materials and the recording. So that you get these materials and the recording. All right, guys, thank you for joining tonight's session. I'm looking forward to having you guys on board at Stenalytics Business. I'm looking forward to having you guys on board at Stenalytics Business. So if you are not able to lock down a spot tonight, right, you can make a payment, you can reach out, you can also reach out via the attached number. You can reach out to us via the attached number. You can also copy out this link and make payments when you are ready. But remember, May cohort is starting on the 9th of May. Okay, May cohort is starting on the 9th of May. Okay. All right, guys. All right, guys. Thank you for the wonderful time with you. Thank you for the wonderful time with you guys.